the late 18th century, deep within the cramped, segregated Jewish ghetto of Frankfurt, a man named Mayer Amschel Rothschild started a small business that would one day change the world. His trade was in rare coins, a humble beginning, but Mayer had a vision that stretched far beyond his modest shop. He wasn't just selling coins, he was building a reputation. By dealing with wealthy clients, including German aristocrats, he became known for his sharp mind, unwavering honesty, and deep knowledge of finance. He was more than a merchant. He was a trusted advisor. These early days laid the foundation for an empire, built not on gold alone, but on integrity and trust.
Mayer instilled his core values in his 5 sons, Amschel, Solomon, Nathan, Carl, and James. He taught them that family unity was their greatest strength, and that working together, they could achieve what no single person could. His masterstroke was sending each son to a major European financial hub. Amschel, the eldest, remained in Frankfurt to manage the parent house. Solomon established a branch in Vienna, the heart of the Habsburg Empire. Nathan, arguably the most brilliant of the brothers, headed to London, the world's burgeoning financial capital. Carl went to Naples, a key port for Mediterranean trade, and James, the youngest, set up shop in Paris, a city of glamour and political intrigue.
This wasn't just a family business expanding. It was the creation of the world's first truly international banking network. The 5 brothers, stationed across Europe, acted as a single cohesive unit. They developed a private courier system, using riders, ships, and even carrier pigeons to transmit information faster than any government or competitor. Their letters were often written in a coded script, a mix of Hebrew and German, ensuring their communications remained secret. This intelligence network gave them an unparalleled edge. They knew about market shifts, political treaties, and the outcomes of battles before kings and ministers did. This speed allowed them to move vast sums of money across borders with astonishing efficiency, bypassing the slow, bureaucratic systems of the time.
The Napoleonic Wars proved to be the family's defining moment. While Europe was consumed by conflict, the Rothschilds saw an opportunity. Nathan, based in London, became the primary financier for the British war effort against Napoleon. He arranged massive loans to fund the Duke of Wellington's armies, and his network was instrumental in smuggling gold across the continent to pay British troops. The famous story of the Battle of Waterloo cemented his legend. Using his rapid courier service, Nathan received news of Napoleon's defeat a full day before the British government. While others believed Britain was losing, he quietly bought up government bonds at rock-bottom prices. When the official news finally arrived, the market soared, and Nathan made an astronomical fortune. But it wasn't just about profiting from war. It was about proving their indispensability. They had become more reliable and efficient than the states they served.
By the mid-19th century, the name Rothschild was synonymous with unimaginable wealth and power. They were no longer just bankers, they were kingmakers, financing governments, mediating disputes between nations, and shaping the economic destiny of Europe. They transitioned from funding wars to funding progress. The Industrial Revolution was taking off, and the Rothschilds were at the forefront, providing the capital for railways that crisscrossed the continent, connecting cities and boosting trade. They financed mining operations that fueled factories and built canals and bridges that modernized infrastructure. They were, in essence, the venture capitalists of their era, betting on the projects that would define the modern world. Their influence was so profound that in 1822, the Emperor of Austria granted all 5 brothers the title of Baron. With this nobility came a coat of arms, featuring a fist clutching 5 arrows, symbolizing the unity of the 5 brothers and a prominent red shield. In German, Rothschild means red shield, the very origin of the family's name taken from the sign that hung above their ancestral home in Frankfurt.
As their wealth reached mythical proportions, the family's lifestyle transformed.
They built magnificent palaces and chateaux across Europe, such as the Château de Ferrières outside Paris and Waddesdon Manor in England. These weren't just homes, they were statements of power, filled with priceless art, rare books, and exquisite furniture. The Rothschilds became Europe's new aristocracy, a financial dynasty that rivaled the old landed nobility. They hosted lavish parties where royalty, politicians, and artists mingled, but their influence extended beyond finance and high society. They became major patrons of the arts and sciences, funding hospitals, universities, and social housing projects. They sponsored archaeological digs and established vast botanical gardens. Their philanthropy was as strategic as their business, aimed at improving society while also solidifying their legacy.
So, where is this immense fortune today? Unlike the concentrated wealth of modern billionaires, the Rothschild fortune has been dispersed over many generations and countless descendants. Through marriages, inheritance, and the natural evolution of business, the family's assets have been spread across a wide array of ventures, trusts, and private holdings. While they are still incredibly wealthy and influential in the world of finance, with banks like Rothschild & Co. remaining a major player in global advisory, there is no single Rothschild family that holds the title of the richest in the world. Their power is no longer concentrated in the hands of a few brothers, but is now a legacy woven into the fabric of modern finance.
The story of the Rothschilds is a remarkable journey from the confines of a ghetto to the pinnacles of global power. They didn't just accumulate wealth, they invented a new way of doing business. They pioneered international finance, created the bond market as we know it, and demonstrated the power of information in a connected world. Their tale is a testament to ambition, family unity, and strategic genius, and their legacy continues to shape our financial systems to this very day. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep knowledge into history's most influential figures. See you in the next video.